Good morning. It's time to go try to get up Mount Strata here. I'm going to attempt to bushwhack this one. We'll see how bad it is once I get to the base of the mountain. It looks like this is the end of the road for this little trail, and somehow I didn't find my little trail going over to the mountain over there. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's go try to find it. Summit's right up there. So it's amazing. I think this is an old trail to get to Circlet Lake, and they made the new one. It's my guess because there was an old signpost there that had nothing on it, but. This is really beautiful back here, and as you can see here, this lake you don't get to see on the main trail now. This is called McPhee Lake, which is at the base of Strata Mountain. Strata Mountain, technically the peak is right there. Yeah, really nice lake back here. Highly recommend checking this out if you're staying at Circlet Lake. It only takes like 5 minutes to get out here. Alright, so I've gone off trail now. I'm right at the base of this mountain. I still don't know what I'm in for because there's still a bit of meadowy, steep meadowy stuff. So, I don't know. Let's see see if I can get up this thing. I see cliffs above me right now, which is not great. I might have to go around. So we got a full stop. There's a big cliff right there. Can't get up. I gotta go more around to the right. So there's definitely more cliffs here. I need to just follow the cliff ridge around and find where it opens up. Because someone has been up here before. So I know people have got up there. Usually people do it in the winter with snowshoes, so that's not really the same as doing the summer, but try my best here. Got a cool little pond down here, coming over this other ridge. How can I get around here? Oh, so the mosquitoes are definitely eating me alive in here. There's just so many little lakes. This brush is starting to thin out a bit. Maybe we can make an attempt up here. See what we got. See if there's any cliffs here. So somehow I got off the trail and I just found it again. This trail, as you can see, is almost non-existent. This is where I'm going to try to go up. If it's going to be anywhere, it's going to be right here. Alright, folks, we're going up. If anything, get away from these mosquitoes. This is a little rough. I found a little opening here I'm going to try to utilize. And I got sunlight over there, so I'm going to go over there and see what I got. I do see a cliff just up there, so I need to get more to the right. So there's tons of big rocks down here, as you can see right there in front of me, but seeing some more massive cliffs there. So we gotta head more over this way towards where the trailhead is, or the main Circlet Lake trail. Wow, look at this. mosquito bushes! Ah, there's still mosquitoes though. I'm going to dub this the Shattered Wall of Mount Strata. Not be climbing that. Will not be trying to get up there. It's way too dangerous. So the Shattered Wall continues. And so do the mosquitoes. Alright folks, we've gone into the pits of hell of bushwhacking. These things are about 6 feet tall and very unpleasant. Let's try to go over here. So there was a pond there at the base of the rock. I think that's partially where the mosquitoes are coming from. There's so many. And I just happened to not bring my bug spray. Ah, there's one on my thumb. Get out of here. I'm gonna go back to the meadow. This is rough. This is really rough. Okay, we're gonna crash through this a bit and then see if we can get over to that meadow. Oh. Bushwhacking plus mosquitoes is brutal. Hey, bear! Relief for a bit. So here's the very first spot I've seen with any sort of up you can go through. But then what's on top? More rock. Ugh, this is steep, but maybe doable up there. Ugh. You can get up this, I just don't know what's above it. We're gonna see here. We're gonna see here, folks. Oh man, mosquitoes are still up here too. Crazy buggers. Come on. All right, we got on top of the wall, people. That wall. Oh, I think we can get up there. All right, so the first attempt there was failed. It was just too hard, it's too slippery. There's a dead tree above me, so I'm looking for another spot here. Could squeeze in there, but this looks maybe doable here. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna try here. A couple big steps, but looks like we can get up here. Oh yeah, that hurts my legs. I'm on top of something. Oh, I'm getting eaten alive up here. Just brutal. Oh, this is rough. It's really rough. Mosquitoes just don't let up. Hard to navigate when you're getting eaten alive. grueling. Mosquitoes are still here. Oh, this is so frustrating. I gotta cut it. I gotta bail. My main GPS on Gaia GPS isn't working, and I'm using Maps.me right now, which shows the direction I'm going. But you know, I'm not comfortable with that. I like tracking my actual steps so I can just follow my own track back. The main reason though is this is too dry. It's been so dry that the pine needles are so slippery. I can't even get up this stuff. So you see this stuff here, all of this. I don't know how you tell if, so this is flat. So it's like, it's so steep and I can't even get up this stuff. I have to work sideways, but it's so dry. It's becoming it's just dangerous on my ankles. I kind of get how like Foresty Forest feels if you follow that guy's channel. When he bails on a hike, it's frustrating. I want to get the summit, but this is too dangerous. I keep slipping like really badly and yeah, too dry. I gotta come back. Maybe even do this in the winter is better. Everything's so slippery. Can't get grip on anything. One thing I didn't mention when I was up there is as I would climb up 20 feet, I would eventually slip and I would slide back down 10 to 15 feet because the pine needles were so dry. So essentially I would keep losing all the ground I gained and there was no hard roots or anything to step on the ground aside from pine needles. I just ran into like fresh bear poop, like really fresh. That's fun. Yes, I think it's important to show these like failed attempts because it's just like on Instagram where everyone's got a perfect life and like, you know, that's like grabbing the summit and that's, you know, like the perfect life, like, oh, I always get the summit, but like this is reality and I think it's important to kind of show that, you know, you don't need to keep push in a situation you shouldn't be in because this is some of the slipperiest dirt I've ever been on. Like it's just like glass stepping on these needles. So like where I'm at right now. So I'm trying to find where I came up. It's frustrating because I'm using my second phone, which I guess the GPS isn't working right on it right now for whatever reason. So I need to make sure to bring a charger for my main one. This is not where I came up. It's really steep. Oh, jeez. All right, so I've been trudging around the woods looking for where I came up. And normally I just have my GPX track and follow that back, but like I said, it got corrupted or whatever. I don't know, it's just not showing it. So my second plan was I actually laid a bunch of sticks out, like some arrows and stuff, or I stacked them in little piles against the trees just in case. And I got to the spot and I was like, where did I climb up? And then I started thinking, what did I do? And I'm like, oh, I grabbed this one log and threw it to the side. And when I looked down at this area, I'm like, oh, that looks familiar. And I looked over and then I saw the log I chucked to the side. So let me show you. So see this broken log here, it was actually laying down here across the way and I couldn't get up, so I chucked it over there. So it's important just to think of things like this to help you backtrack. So along this ridge, right to below me here, it's hard to see, but like down here, all this is rock and it drops off like 30, 40, 50 feet all the way down. That's why it's hard for me to get up here, except for the one spot I kind of shimmied my way up. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, God. Okay. That's what I was talking about. I can't do a full day of that. It's too dangerous. Let me show you here. So you see behind me, this is what I slipped on. See this? This is what I slipped on. This stuff is just so dry, and that's what I was starting to deal with up there. It's just too much, especially with the mosquitoes. Anyways, before I slipped, what I was saying is, so there's one spot to get up here, and I didn't want to make sure I could mark it. So this is what I did. I just stacked all these sticks against this tree, so I knew which spot it is. So I know to go down is just right here. And here's my spot I have to go down. I remember that because this big curved tree. And yeah, so I gotta climb down here now. All right, I'm out of the bush. Now I just need to get back to the actual trail, get back to camp. Oh, I feel absolutely worked from that. Just 1,000 mosquito bites, and I slipped probably 4 times, and that was kind of enough. I'm bleeding too, so I need to go tend to my wound. There's a certain point where you gotta cut it off and just put your ego aside. So, yeah, I got no problem doing that. That's what I did. It's a good attempt though. Another day, Mount Strata. So it turns out at the bottom of Mount Strata are a bunch of cliffs as well. So I had to find the spot right here to come down. And I'm gonna follow this creek right down here back to the trail. Oh geez Louise, look at that. It's a trail. I'm so happy to see the trail right now. It's like, from up there I couldn't even see it. I couldn't even tell how close I was. GPS keeps acting funny. I can't bring this secondary phone out anymore. It's useless. It updates the position but it doesn't show the direction. So my ticker moves every bit. But so final recap here is Mount Strata. I came around this side, bushwhacked up right in there and got to about, kind of maybe halfway of this, and then the ridge goes up further on top of it. If you're wondering how I have a GPX track of where I was going, despite I was being, getting kind of turned around in there, is because my main phone was recording the whole time and it was low in power. So I'd only get a few minutes out of it at most to look at the screen. So I only wanted to use it in dire situations. So I'd rather have it actually recording my track and I can use it if I absolutely needed it. So that's why I didn't use my main phone to kind of help myself get out. I just used kind of the markers and stuff I left on the trail. And just kind of looked around. I only wanted to use that in last resort. I don't recommend this hike to anyone, but I do recommend going checking out those shattered rock. It's not too hard to get there. You can just use my track and kind of follow it over there to see where it is. It's not too bad. You can just go through the meadows from Circlet Lake on the backside. You don't have to bushwhack really that much. A little bit. Hopefully you enjoyed this failed attempt of Mount Strata. Be sure to subscribe for more content, and until next episode, have a great day.